So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A first carry for Rachaad White. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chase Edmonds, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down. It's half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, now how about this return? Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. First down, and they go with Swift again. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. There to drop him behind the line was Logan Hall. Great effort. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. To throw, Williams. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
The Buccaneers,
I can't believe I declined the penalty. That was dumb of me, man. Fuck. That was dumb.
They go play action. Mayfield. The pass is caught by
That was dumb of me, man.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. First down, here's White. Shoves him aside.
Dumb play.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rachaad White, 31 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Oh, this is blocked. The Bears pick it up. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Oh, bad move. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They try the left side with Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the gun, here's Williams. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Here's Williams. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Hurry! Alert!
To throw, Mayfield. And this one's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now Mayfield. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mayfield with it once more. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. To the air, Williams. That pass complete to Moore. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Swift. And able to work his way down to the 16. Gone an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Give him 3 yards there on the 1st down pickup.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Looking to throw is Williams. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Airing this one out for Evans. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Working out of the gun, Williams. Buying time, and the pressure gets to him again. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Back to throw. Williams. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. From the 35, here's the 2nd down and 6. Opting to run again here with White. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Mayfield now. And that will be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
You playing underneath on me. We're playing underneath on me.
That wasn't underneath, though.
Play underneath on me.
That wasn't underneath.
Teach.
That made it.
6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They
went for it on their own side of the 50.
You ain't gonna win this game, Hall. I'm telling you right now, you ain't gonna win this game.
And it's really aggressive, which is what we
enjoy
just
that lead,
saw
though.
there.
You ain't gonna win this game.
The cap to them.
Enjoy
Todd
that.
Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
That shit hurt. I thought I had that man 4th and 12. Played a hell of a defense. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal
Let's go,
and
y'all.
a
Let's
timeout
go.
on the whistle.
We'll come right back
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's got it.
Let's keep playing underneath.
2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
What about the wrong thing, Hall? The wrong thing, Hall. I promise you it. I should have played my state, but I clicked on. Don't worry about it. I made some mistake too. Then I declined a penalty too. I declined a penalty by accident. Yeah, that changed the game. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna make up for it.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return.
Don't worry about it, Hall. I'm gonna make up for it. Trust and believe that.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Once I get his touchdown, it's going to get
their
more.
Deficit a little
Defense
wider
already
than it
pissed
was
off.
at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit. Because
Three.
urgency
Okay.
has to start setting in.
Okay.
You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the
No,
risk
he ain't
of
like that, man.
substantially. But you have to do it without pressing. Because pressing, that leads you to bigger errors.
Give my ball. Give my ball then.
That's crazy work.
Catch over 3 men. Okay, give my ball.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work, man. And I hit the R1. That's crazy work.
Started worse.
I think that's a great observation.
Catch on 3
because
men.
This was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football.
All right, now, Khalil Hawk, let's go to work. Let's sell some tickets.
Step up right here.
65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Hurry, hurry!
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mayfield. This ball
Go to work,
comes
baby.
to Trey Palmer. And
Go
he'll
to
be
work.
touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one.
How
Quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Alert, alert, alert! Dad!
They run straight ahead here with White. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Are you going to hit me like that?
That was computer. That was computer.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I was making sure.
Ooh, that was smooth. Ooh, that was beautiful.
Extra point by McLaughlin.
Smooth work right there.
And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Get back in the zone. Back in the zone.
Get that, walk around, be a boy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Why you keep on giving her a snack? That's not going to do it.
Tyler
Why you keep
Scott
giving her a
now
snack?
from his
She's
end zone.
going to still be crying.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Give her a snack. That's going to be a quiet. Then what she want to do? She want to walk around and mess things up. That's what she want to do. She's supposed to deliver. Look how liver look. All she want to do is walk around, mess everything up.
1 second.
Not chill.
Good.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams.
Oh my God, man.
Man, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Williams. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. They'll go up the middle with White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Hurry! Real.
Yeah.
Play fake. Mayfield. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Cade Otten from 13 yards out. And the Bucs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Williams. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Good fucking play, Matt.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now a give to White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Hey, go give me a rematch.
White, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
You gonna run it back, Hog?
Bucs have sewn this one up as they add
I know you hear me.
Here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game,
I know you hear me, Hog.
team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was
apparent
early on that they
you gonna run it back?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go on quit it then if you want to. I'm cool with that. Because we got to get our game.
Matchups like we've been watching here, and when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Damn.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to...
Send it back. Send that shit back. It's all right.
No, send it right back. It's your first one, at.
It's the first game.
This your first game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it, man. Yeah, we got to be ready for you now. You know, you warmed up now. Well, Brazy Blood that he ain't trying to play nobody. I don't think I play. You play Brazy Blood?
What?
Damn, you can't hear nothing. You play Brazy Blood. The dude fly some Brazy Blood. The new guy.
Yeah, I haven't played him.
Oh, okay. I see you on, but he ain't trying to play nobody.
He be on, but I guess every time he on, I be at work when he on.
I'm gonna message him right now.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Dos Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Tucker now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Right hand!
Baker now off the play fake. Going deep right away. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down throw by Williams. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, here's Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Third down, here's Williams. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Baker now from the gun. Forced out to his right. The ball's out. The ball's out. He
man.
lost it.
Oh, yeah.
Pick it up. Time to push for that marker.
Ooh, wee, man.
Go out of bounds after a pickup
Ooh,
inside
wee.
the opposing 40. Almost
Ooh,
the
I'm
impact play this defense
should the
was
ball
searching
bouncing my
for.
way
Good
tonight.
job done, partner. Fumble forced, but
Right
single
now, anyway.
recover.
I'll tell you what else
I gotta say, I ain't mad about it. It happened.
Coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better.
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't like other niggas. I ain't cry about it. When you know you don't make the play, you don't make the play. I'm gonna keep
Back for the
playing.
start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the start.
Dang, foot got stuck in the dirt. It should have
Goes
been.
to the hurry-up offense here. First down, here's
Ooh,
Baker.
Bottom line.
It's
Bottom line.
intercepted.
Bottom line. Let's go, y'all. Bottom line. That's what you gotta keep going at it. Even when life is
real
gonna be
chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Thompson cut to the right side line. They get 18 yards out of it. And a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he won't win the race to the outside. They run backed up at the line. Call it a gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Can't stop it when you play your game, Mac. It's all right, Mac. We're going to use strategy to beat him this game. We're going to use our brain to beat him this game.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
It's all right, Mac.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
You're going to play this game, you're going to play your game too. You know that.
Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. On 4th down, it's Williams.
Yes.
And it falls incomplete.
Yes.
And a surprising 4th down call does not
Get
yield
that
at
hit
first.
there, huh?
This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on
All right,
downs.
come on. Let's get back to our regular schedule program.
All about trust.
Oh.
You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They do.
1st down, now ball at the 39-yard line. Up the middle, here goes White. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running on 2nd with White. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Trevon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd down run from White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers with it on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with White. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. On the move, headed right. He's got him, that's Swift.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
From the 35 on 2nd down. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Johnson will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Hey, alert!
Here's White again. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play fake, it's Mayfield. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Here's Baker. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Off to play fake. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So that brings up 2nd down.
Regular.
Throwing again is Baker. And this one falls incomplete. So we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Only time left for 1 more snap, Rock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 39-yarder. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a give to Johnson, coming right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On third down, here's Johnson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here. Back to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
He embracing the role.
27-yard line. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things.
Took it off his head.
They knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You don't know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Take it right into their hands. Have a chance to add to this lead.
This will be in your way. This is in your way.
Again, this is White. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of this. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, 133.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Real. What's up?
White trying this straight ahead. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
The give here on 2nd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Baker now off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. He'll throw it. And they'll turn over possession.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Williams to throw on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
No,
and he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. A give right side for Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Williams. Completed here to Clement. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense up to the line fast. On third down, here's Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Working quickly here. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Williams from the gun.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Looking to throw. Looking. They want him again, and he goes down again. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Flush down now to his left. Oh, he lost the football. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs.
Oh, they see they out there fighting, guys. They are out there fighting, you hear me?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's White on the give. And he's going to get this up across the 35 to maybe the 37. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. The give now to White. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. They've got to keep moving quick here. He'll look to throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted.
That was so stupid. That was so stupid. That was so. Why are you playing so stupid? Why are you playing stupid? Why are you playing stupid?
The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
1st down, here's Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he'll get it down for a solid gain to about the 37. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Staying grounded with Swift. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
I deserved it.
So
I deserve it playing stupid. Been had the game. Own this game.
Now the question, play for the
Own this
tie
game.
or go for 2
Playing
in
stupid.
the lead.
And I know
Playing
they've got
stupid.
all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell
Playing
you what to do,
stupid.
but this
I
comes
deserve
down
that.
to the gut and the
Playing
trust of the head
stupid.
coach. Does he
Yes,
trust his offense
We'll
more
come
to
back.
get
We'll
this
come back
two-point
with that.
conversion, or is he going to
Playing
lean
stupid.
into his
Made it harder
defense
than
and
need to
believe
be.
that they
Stressing
can get the
yourself.
stop?
You stressing yourself out.
Splits the uprights.
Why?
And the Bears make it 17
Why?
all.
It makes for a great story.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to
Entertaining.
send this away. Starting from the 5. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Pistol. Point it right. Hurry.
A tight end in motion now.
Hey, alert.
1st and 10. It's a give to White. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Goodness, it's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
I gave it. Man, I've been trying to give it to you, brother. I've been trying to give it to you. Been trying to give it to you. Had the game. Ben had it. Ben had it. You ain't had nothing. Ben had this. Ben had this. Ben had it. That's crazy. Wow.
Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knows what's coming, but more importantly,
Ben had the game.
Did too.
Ben had it.
One final
Well, you
second
could
on
ever
that
give
clock.
away
There's
one.
a timeout. We'll have to wait
You
just
got
a
one.
touch longer to close this one out.
Trying to give away the game. You tried to give it away. You tried to. I mean, if somebody ever tried to give somebody something. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So everything rests on the foot of Cairo Santos.
That's crazy. That's
one final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
If the game ever been given to someone. Oh, man. That's crazy. Why would you ever?
Now it all comes down
Let's
to the
go.
veteran
Let's go.
confidently marching out for this moment. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from.
Gave it away.
Kick is
Gave
good.
it
He
away.
got it.
You didn't earn a damn thing. Gave it away. Well, you clawed the scratch. You clawed the scratch, but I gave that away.
Call this game out.
I gave you ain't called nothing out. Running back, it's our 3 right here. Let's go.
I was talking my shit.
The game winner. What a
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna say it to you right now. We're going to Chicago, my boy.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. You ain't got nothing on me.
With Brock Ewart and
Let's
our
go.
entire crew,
We're going to finish it out right now.
Gave it to you.
on EA
No, you didn't give it to me. I took it.
Gave it to you. You took nothing.
I took it. I took that game.
God, son.
I took it. Dude, big pass and big interception. Man.
Hey, real, let's go.
I know. I don't care how mad you're going to lose this game.
Gave it.
You losing this game. I called
What
him.
if I ever gave somebody something?
I told him going to Chicago. I told him going to Chicago, my boy.
I can't believe
I
that.
told him. I told him.
Why would I?
I told him.
I'm looking at the Texas floods on the other TV. Gave this away. Chicago. Yeah, I got out from my floor.
So
Got
much
out my
NFL
floor.
history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
happy
wait,
to
you
return
gonna do
to it
that.
once again in its final
Okay.
chapters as an NFL stadium.
No, you ain't had no business winning that. Own you like I own B.
You want the good your last game, man. That's a bar. I told Paul. I told him. I called. I said, bro, I'm going to win this next game.
And we're playing under the lights and some
Now
heavy
you
rain
get Chicago.
here tonight.
You're
And
not
we're
stadium now,
underway
nigga.
from
Let's
Soldier
go.
Field. Tyler Scott now to return it.
Yes, sir.
They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
It's going to be a different ball game right here. I'm about to play my ass off this game.
Like, nah, that game was gave. That's crazy. Slipping one. Slipping one. I straight gave it, man. I gave that away. Big time. That's crazy. I'm hiding myself for that. That's the most stupidest win I could ever give away. That was so stupid. Dang, that was stupid. Well, I give away something wrong. That one just takes the cake. That takes the cake. What is this? What is this? All right. We got it. New ball, guys. Let's go. Okay, what? Man. It's gonna be a clean sweep.
That hurt, bro. That boy Matt dangerous, man. I'm telling her I'm dangerous, man. I'm dangerous.
Can't play around. I'm looking at the flood news.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Big again.
Now Williams. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He's on the move.
Go get him, T-Tom.
His first throw is an interception. And the Buccaneers take over.
Put you in your place. You know who I am. I know who you are. You know what it is. You know what it is. You already know what's going to happen. You already know. You already know what's going to happen. You want to make it rain. Okay. That's going to help you. That's going to help you.
And what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments and the game of back and forth.
Playing weather, part of the game.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stops back at the line. Running on 2nd with White.
Come on, man. We need to fumble.
Right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
It's on me, y'all. 3 points. 3 points this game.
Now
We got home.
throw off the play fake.
Yes, sir.
Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives them 1st and goal. Here's the give to Irving. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception
I gave you. I should have just gave it to you. Shouldn't have played it. I should have just gave you a win. Should have gave it to you. What a step on the field, bro. That's crazy.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel
gave it to
the
you.
end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Thank you, Herb.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Scott now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Best he ever play against me. I feel him. I feel him though. I'm the best I ever did. I'm the best I ever do it.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch. But
better than that, come on, show me something.
Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Escapes out to the left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Oh.
He rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. They're going for this.
Woo! Play, Matt. What a play, Matt. That hurt him. That hurt, Matt.
New set of downs to boot.
That hurt, Matt. Good blitz. Good blitz, nigga.
1st down throw by Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here. Swift gets it on the option.
Uh-oh.
And he's stopped at the 30.
Let's go. He don't like that. He thought he had me. He thought he had me.
So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Working from the gun, Williams.
Got him! Woo! Woo! That hurt, Matt. That hurt his feelings.
He's at the 2-yard line.
That hurt his feelings right there.
Chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He don't like when I play my game. He don't like that.
Johnson finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting the lead.
I'm gonna show you how to do back-to-back, Hawk. I'm gonna show how you do back to back. I know you like that, Hog. I am surgical. He is him. I am me.
Now Cairo Santos
What
on
you
to
say?
add the PAT.
I say I am surgical. He is him. I am me.
Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through.
Wow.
And the Bears tie this game 7-7.
My boy, Hog. You're my big bro. But you know how it is when you want to control him. You know how it is.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
I'm a champion. I'm a champion too. I want that back to back. That's a
This
difference.
return starts at the 5.
I want that back to
Decent
back.
return ends as they bring him down inside the
I
30.
want that back to back.
Trying to start out with a 1st and 10. A give right side to White. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Good play, man. None of
To
that.
limit the game to a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Third down run from White.
Oh, come on. Put your hand
He's gonna bring
on.
it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense up to the line fast.
No,
First down, here's Baker.
get him.
Holding up there.
Yes, sir.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Where's my big money tackle?
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The big money tackle that I pay a lot of money to?
Up the middle, here goes White. Through the 2nd level.
Yes, sir.
of the
Come
40.
on, man.
And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Pressure on you, Hog. Pressure on you, Hog. Let's go.
Here's Baker to throw.
Woo.
Got to it.
Fourth down,
right as he
good, Hog.
throws, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter
Good,
what.
Hog. Let me know.
Attack the coverage on 3rd down. We chose the wrong play.
Punt the ball, Hog.
That time.
On the ball. Hog is hard-headed, man.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here we go. It's Mayfield. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
White trying this straight ahead. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 3 now. Again, this is White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Let's go.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Here's White again. He's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with.
Come on, Hog. Gotta make a play, Hog. Gotta make a play.
Potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead.
That second half is different. You don't want the game close to me. You know what happens when the game is close. You don't want the game close to me. It should be happening.
It's 1st and 10.
You don't like losing back-to-back to me.
Now it's White.
No, sir. No, sir. Where you going?
Behind the line for a big loss. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Regular.
Baker now. Has it at the 7. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hurry.
Zone me, y'all. Won't be a zombie. Zone me, y'all.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Take the lead just before halftime.
Yes, he did.
Ends with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Scott now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
They've got first down from the 31. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I mean, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now Mayfield. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Working quickly here. Third and short, Mayfield. He's got Godwin working that sideline. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun handoff to Irving.
Man.
Jukes out a one-stop. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving.
Come on, man. Make a tackle, bro.
Right at that 25-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Good, LP.
From the gun, a run for White. Space to the
left.
They rip off a big chunk of
Yeah, see.
and sets him up with first and goal.
What's up, man?
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention.
Man, we're on our third one. We just knocked out our 3.
I got y'all 3.
Yes.
This offense in position.
Gave him the second game. Gift wrapped it. And brought it to his doorstep.
Same thing with the first game. Same thing in the first game, too. Let's go! Get that field goal, my boy.
Anything there. Several defenders nearby.
Get that field goal, Hawk.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield.
Yes, sir.
And he'll go down.
Get that field goal.
So they mark him at the 4.
Get that field goal, Hawk.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we
Get
can
the
have a
field
chance
goal.
to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Hawk.
Oh, shit.
Get your field goal, man. Get your field goal. Don't be hard-headed.
Oh,
Don't be
shit.
hard-headed, Hawk. You ain't about that life with me. You know that.
Oh, shit.
You know that. Be smart.
Oh, yeah.
This is how you don't call it gift wrap. Yeah, keep that field goal, man. Let's be smart.
Oh, shit.
Let's be smart.
On the board with Chase McLaughlin.
It's gonna cost you fucking on surgical. It costs.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And
Got
that'll push it
3
to double
points, y'all.
digits in a
You watching this game,
two-possession
LP?
game.
I'm watching.
Oh,
Kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Shit, this kid.
All right, my bad.
The Bucks get lined up.
All right, go in it right quick and get your thing.
Scott now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time.
Get it.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Come here, Rick. Come here.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws.
Hey,
Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Williams thrown again here on second down. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Let me get nothing, y'all. Nothing.
Last pass unsuccessful.
That's crazy work. No one get nothing.
Here.
Come on back,
Williams from
man.
the gun. On the move, headed right. He's right.
Nasty, man. Nasty, man. Nasty, man.
That played good enough.
LP, you see this, LP?
I see. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at you.
The Bears.
I know.
It's the last quarter. Last
You already
quarter.
know. I'm making it happen. All I need is a touchdown. Once I get a touchdown, LP, that's it. I'll know that too.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the pistol, Williams.
Oh.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up
That's
here.
fucked up. I ain't like that. I ain't like that.
Trying again, following the sack.
Nice pass. You dropped it.
Couldn't hang on
Oh,
through the contact.
shit.
Just couldn't hang on.
I got
through the
something from LP.
contact. And things look tougher now.
You ain't gonna see this coming, LP.
They haven't found it
LP,
easy
you gonna see
to
this
score
coming.
the rock and
What's the series
physicality
between
just
y'all?
like that.
1-1.
Big reason why.
And it
Well,
usually is, Kate.
okay,
I
okay.
love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you
See
hear.
will be on top,
And you're
yeah.
going to hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them.
You know I get this first down, he's gonna be pissed off.
Third down pass.
LP, you know he's gonna be pissed, LP.
Out there on fourth.
You know he's gonna be pissed.
Now Williams.
Bro.
Escapes the
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Massive gain. Fourth down, 24 yards, and it's a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense.
That's
All things down
crazy.
in coverage. You do everything right on the back.
That's
end.
it.
You want to see the quarterback escape, but they
You know he scored, he lost his game.
get that first down anyway. Oh.
Throwing over the middle.
Pass.
It's incomplete.
Dropping it, y'all.
Ooh.
Trying to find his tight end.
I'm being disrespectful,
It'll be
man.
second down.
In case you want your niggas open.
Williams will look to throw. Searching. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to jump it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Not
In
so
a
loud,
situation
man.
like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into passing, known passing
Rhea, come here,
situations,
Rhea.
it gets even more difficult. But when you
Hey,
don't
that's the
get
commission,
rid of
go straight
the
to
ball
mama.
and you take another sack, you make this third down a
Oh.
real possibility.
Makes the grab and
DJ.
hands left side.
Hey, CJ, go to
Offense up to the line fast.
All right. Go your mama.
First down. Here's Swift.
Uh-oh.
Escapes the
Uh-oh.
defender.
The ball.
And he takes a
This is
shot.
wrong.
LP!
Looks like he still has enough for that
LP.
first down.
I'm looking. I see you. I see
From
you.
the red zone now.
Oh.
Last gasp. It's intercepted.
Lord.
And the Buccaneers can only get the return
That's
up
a
towards
tall
the 10 before they're
motherfucker.
taken down. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time.
God
But it's
damn, I didn't think he'd get that, though.
The visit to the red zone comes out.
Damn, he watch.
And that one stings, Kate. It
He
really
big, man. That's a
does.
tall
Yeah, he
motherfucker.
is. Like linebacker.
He tall.
I mean,
That's a big brother.
That's a big linebacker.
Once you get,
Yes, sir.
you
He
have
big.
to- You have to
He
finish
big
with
as fuck.
points.
They'll get this drive started. First
LP,
and 10.
game ain't over, LP. You know
He ain't
that.
over yet. He ain't over.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
I'm trying to strip.
By a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
LP, game ain't over, LP. You know what I can do, LP. You done seen it.
I done seen you get work.
You done seen some shit I did. You almost there, too.
Right.
Shit. Throw a pick. I score. I get a kick off, offside kick. Win the game, you be pissed off. He knows. Run that clock out with me.
Here, 2nd and 9.
I'm already mad about that pick I threw. I'm looking for opportunity.
The give now to White.
What's up?
What's up? He doesn't manage much.
What's up?
Third down set. Third and 7.
They only get a yard.
Let's go, Hog.
And we have reached the 2-minute warning.
He's all time.
Defense with an excellent opportunity to stop here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, White. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Want the ball back, Hog.
It'll be a gain of 5.
Here it is. Here it is. Oh my God, this is good.
He be tripping. That boy Hog be tripping.
We send a man in motion.
Oh my God.
That's what I say too.
Play clock nearing 0, and
Coach Schools
has to signal for a
timeout. Gotta punt the ball.
As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this somehow is
take it back.
The first punt of the game.
You get all the Amir. Amir. What's up? Towards back. Towards back. Towards back. Sorry, son.
He sends this away, and this is going to be a field flipper. Picked up at the 38. Jukes one defender. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Bears are going to be set up with some great field position.
Sorry, son. Pull the toys back. Take all the toys back. Thank you, son.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he just gets rid of it. Knew it a couple of plays
that was
left.
good defense.
Want to take a risk there on 1st
down. It was. I had nobody to throw to. I had somebody to throw to, but it wasn't enough yard for me, LP. It wasn't enough.
Williams set to pass.
So, what are you doing? What are you doing? Give me my ball. Give me my ball.
It's over. He's all time. He's over.
Picked off by Levante.
I'll let you.
And the Buccaneers.
You got 3 timeouts left.
Sit back and get players whooped you in the rain. So your hurting's limping and wet.
What is this quarterback
not shit, there you go.
that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing?
Go ahead and say it, Hog. Just go ahead and say it. I've been waiting on you to say it all game.
What is it?
You all tired. Go, Jack.
Man, I gave that last game. That's supposed to have been a clean sweep.
Coming left is White. And this one doesn't go far.
Get me over yet,
The Bears decide to call their
believe
first
that.
timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach
37 seconds, boys. Tight.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach
Need
this
some
second
shit.
down. Wow, they're going to pass it here.
Oh,
Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. He had it for a moment, but a great
He don't catch it.
play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That boy all disrespectful, LP.
In phase in the defensive that is a picture-perfect
Hard. He trying to make Evans beat you out at the end of the game.
Yeah, he trying to really beat me. He trying to beat me.
Yeah,
I'm going to see his ass in the tournament, though. He better not see him in the tournament.
Taylor style.
It's White on the give.
Oh.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the
Who you gonna see in the turn?
I said you better not see me in the tournament. You heard me?
Man, I'm gonna get you. Ain't look here. You know I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna put you down. If I see you again, whenever I see you, I'm gonna put you down. It should have been 3 straight. It should have been 3 straight. You ought to thank me. Yeah, it should have been 3 straight, and you know it. You know it in your heart.
What happened last tournament, huh? What happened last tournament?
Man, that's the first time you ever beat me in a tournament. Come on, brother. You was ready. I give it to you. You was ready that tournament.
I don't beat you before the tournament. I don't beat you before the tournament.
No. I don't remember that, bro.
First down, ball at the 36. On the ground, it's White.
Oh my God, he's out.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit
prevents a first down. LP. This hurt, LP. This hurt.
That's the first time. I think it's the first time you done beat me in a tournament.
Probably is. Might be.
I always have beat you in a tournament, bro.
Oh my God, LP!
See it.
You waiting on a hope shot. You ain't gonna be no winner like that. You don't be a gold jacket just hoping. You gotta go. You gotta really go get it.
I go get it all the time. That's why I'm a champion. I'm gonna go get it.
You ain't gonna be no gold jacket just hoping.
Completely on the marker. And he pushes this down to the before going down.
Good game, Hog.
It's second time out now.
You better not see me in the tournament, Hog. You know what this when you see me in the tournament.
You ain't gonna be no.
Man, if I see you, I'm gonna do you in. Just because what happened last tournament, I really wasn't 100. I really wasn't 100 last tournament.
Well, you better be 100 this last tournament.
But I'll tell you what, you caught me on the underneath.
I told you, I don't play with
First down, here's Baker. He fires one deep down the right side.
Oh my God. He caught that shit.
Yeah, he did. I can't believe that shit. LP, I can't believe that shit, LP.
Damn.
And that's a running back. That's a running back.
Points anymore, Brock, but
damn.
They resist piling on. Let's see, it's first
Can he get in there? Gold jacket style.
He wants to put more points up.
He won't put that bitch up on you. He want to put it up.
That hurt.
He want to put that bitch up on you.
That hurt. That hurt.
Mayfield to throw again.
Oh.
And they will score. Touchdown.
And that's for last game.
The Buccaneers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
And you know I got respect for your game, but you try to act like you earned it, and I told you it was great gift wrap. I told him it was getting ready. He knew it was getting ready. He tried to act like he earned that. He was clawing and scratching. I give him that.
Also forced the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Oh, shit.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
That hurt. I know it did. I know it hurt.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh.
Had to practice that in live game action.
You know, that's a call you might
Only one can do that is Johnny. He can do it like clockwork.
And for good reason.
Yeah, Woosie did.
Catching him off guard.
He knows when to do it. It's all about knowing when to do it.
Piccadilly got that little quarterback.
He do it, man. He can do it even when you know it's coming. It suck your guys in.
You gotta put a defense
Even
there.
when you the user, you use it at end, you still gonna get sucked in.
Nah, you know how to do zone B field goal. You gotta do zone field goal. It's easy. It's not hard.
The Bucks get
He know all that stuff, man. He done looked up all that stuff.
You look up everything and the kicks too. The kick.
I know.
He know how to kick the ball and drop it certain ways. He know how to do all that shit.
He take this game too seriously. That's somebody take the game too seriously. Just to win.
All right, one more.
He lost one game. I think Hog beat him and he left the group. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was mad. That's what I think so.
One loss?
One fucking loss?
Bro, you nuts.
He's on the move.
Oh man.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass.
His name is Taki. He's a rookie.
it's a
I see
win
y'all
for the
tomorrow,
visiting
man. See my
Buccaneers.
All right, man.
And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment
Oh,
on a football
shit.
field, but you know, can't stop them today. They played their game, and as
Man,
a
let's
result,
go
they're
get them out
leaving here
there,
with
man,
a
before I go
victory.
to bed, man. I really want to go to
All right, we
bed.
can,
Come
That
on,
does
let's
it for
go get
another
them.
broadcast of the
all right,
NFL
come on,
on
let's get one.
EA Sports. With my
Yeah,
partner
then
in the
we'll
booth,
have
Brock
one left,
Hewitt.
man. I'm
I'm
tired
Pete
as I don't
Yeah,
know
Smith.
that's
what.
it.
The
Take it
Buccaneers
easy on me.
winners, as we say so long
Oh,
from
you take it easy
Chicago.
on me. I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get tournament ready. That's all I'm trying to get is tournament
I
ready,
heard
man.
that.
You can send it whenever you're ready. I'm surprised. Watt must be there going big. He ain't talking junk. Watt usually be watching your games as soon as you lose the
Yeah,
game.
you already know it. He watching. Yeah, he's watching.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium.
Hard to win down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
1 sec.
Go ahead. I got to do.
They ain't gonna act right. Right, they ain't gonna act right. One second, ALP. I had to go
do you
around.
think? Do you think?
I'm doing my depth chart right now, though. They floated around in the river. Uh-oh.
All right, boys, let's go. Tournament ready.
That's in the middle of Texas. I thought that was on the west side.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Purdy now to throw. Gets this one to use check. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Purdy. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 42. A first carry for Rachaad White. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Mayfield going to switch things up here.
There you go.
They stay on the ground with White.
Man,
looking for a seam,
who is this?
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll shift things around. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He's got Otten. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule. I'm down in distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
All right,
No
score
DDD on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. Done.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Regular.
Second and 5.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Mayfield on play action. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cade Otten. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing here, Purdy. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Now another shot here at the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Good.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Purdy. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Back to throw, Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now Purdy. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Following the interception, Mayfield out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. To throw, Mayfield. And that's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Mayfield now. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing, Mayfield. Here's White. They set up the screen. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And again, it's Mayfield.
Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Why did I do that? Why did I do that? And you were standing right there, so you put everybody at 0. So they just, he just, or you ran commit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Maybe you ran commit because I'm all time. You thought I was. Wow. You know what? And it wasn't. I was late on. I pushed the button like 3 times. This is the new controller too. Pushed the button 3 times.
Not playing well defensively.
It should be incomplete. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me hurry up and win this and get the hell out of here because This is Twilight Zone.
Good with the extra point. And
Oh, shit.
14-7.
Oh, because I want he ran commit because I'm all time.
I'll tell you something, baby. You give me a snap. Give me a snap.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30.
God almighty.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Play fake. Mayfield. That's caught by Tucker. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll go up the middle with White. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Yes, ooh.
He dropped it. Drop it.
So many times we look at the
Let's try to squeeze it in. Let's go.
And many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there.
Oh, boy. Oh, he tried me. He tried me, boy.
Don't work hard.
He tried me. He trying me right now, boys. Trying.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Trying me, boy.
They're indeed going. It's
oh,
Mayfield.
my God. He dropped it. He dropped it. He dropped it. Good hit. He dropped it. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Fuck that. Let's go. Tournament ready, baby. Tournament ready. That's what we got to do. Tournament ready.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. He takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This 2nd and 4. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Finally home.
Yes, he did.
Time this game. More That's a
He
poor
came
defender
through
who's in
there.
to drop it.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Purdy looking to throw.
Ooh, go get it, boy. Go get it. Ah,
good throw, boy.
Appreciate it.
Good throw.
We got to get to him and ready, baby.
From 21 yards away. And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third
Come on,
quarter.
boys.
Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And no chance to see a return.
Come on, boy. Defense, defense.
They'll move this
All we got to look at right now.
line.
Defense. Let's go. Defense.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Mayfield. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Let's go, boys, let's
How
go.
to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Kings. Watch out.
Mayfield off the play fake. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big
down.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter.
Come on, boys. Come on now.
Get out of here.
Y'all playing good ball. Playing good ball. Let's go.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now a give to White. And they will only muster a yard
Put
here.
it on. Put it on.
3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards.
Hurry.
Palmer going in motion right.
Regular. Watch out.
On 3rd down, a run from White.
Oh, good cutback. God damn, that hurt. Damn, that cutback hurt.
That's that gold jacket stuff right there, man.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. We got to do
That gold
something about
jacket
that.
stuff.
We got to do something about that.
Brandon, this can be so
You got to do something about that, y'all. Come on, let's go.
2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15 and spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
I got to get out of here with my
There and
dignity.
another 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far.
I gotta get out of this game. Man, I'm tired. The boys coming down the stretch.
Come on, boys. Let's go now. We getting to be tournament ready. Let's go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Yeah, well, he done played me tough.
On a handoff, it's White.
Oh, what that was pretty.
Let's go, Jacket stuff right there.
We ain't worried about it. Let's play some ball now. Let's play some ball. We ain't put together a drive. Go down there. Get in there. Smart plays. Smart plays. Win game.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Can't say, boy, you played me ass.
There. He's hit on just 50% of his
He's
passes
earned his
thus far.
stripe. He's earned his colors.
Now you see the evolution of the game.
He's
You go
one
back
of
to
us.
quarterbacks of old,
We welcome
50%
him with
would be
open.
terrific 'cause they threw the ball downfield almost every
Come
time
on,
they threw
boys.
it.
You
Now
need to
with
give
the
up now.
short
We're going to
passing
fight
game,
hard.
you should be above
All
60%
game.
just
Let's
to be in
go.
the average range.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Purdy now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Let's go.
That time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Throwing, Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for him.
And this is where
Just got to wake up, y'all. Just got to wake up. Just got to wake up. Let's go. Wake up. Wake up. That's it. Just wake up.
Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Just wake up. That's all we got to do. Wake up.
To throw is Purdy.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Get back. Don't worry about that.
Is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Purdy to throw.
Yes, he did. Well, you threw to the wrong man. You had a man open, boy. You had a man open on that left. Boy, you had a man in the clear on that left, boy. Well, good game. Ooh, we all made it out alive. Hey, boy, you dangerous. You gonna be dangerous.
I'm just trying to make an upset in the damn.
You gonna be dangerous. You just look. You just stay the course. You made one bad pass. You had a chance. You went to the right side, man. If you go back and look,
yeah, I'm gonna
study. You got your YouTube on.
Damn.
You got your YouTube on.
My YouTube?
Yeah.
No, I ain't got my YouTube on.
Yeah, you know we got to do that. But anyway,
yeah,
you need it so you can go back and look at your game, bro, and see what you need to do.
I've been recording the whole games anyway. I record all my games anyway to go back and look and see what I did wrong.
Well, we need to say we need to be entertained also. You know that's the rule. But
okay. All right.
But anyway, don't do it because turning time. Yeah. You know, there's going to be strictly enforced now. We need to strictly enforce this thing during turn time. Everybody needs to see the games.
Okay, I got you.
Everybody needs to see the game. You need help setting it up. Somebody help.
Yeah, you're going to have to help me set it up.
Look at us.
He might score.
Look at LP, man. Look at LP.
Little problem in there. That's all. It's a little problem.
Well, hey, I like to see that.
Percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side.
Keep fighting. You keep fighting.
One of the guys can come up with it. On the other side, you get that hands
keep fighting there.
No doubt about it.
I just got to tighten up. Make smart decisions.
Now Moody for the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And
good game, bro.
Good game, man.
Yeah, man.
Good game. Good fucking game.
We got spooky.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Run.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Opting to run again here with White. And he stopped immediately there. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 3rd and 3.
Good night. Good night.
Real. What's that?
On the give, it's White. It's a game of seven,
Good game.
and that should just about do it.
Well, that's a carry they have to be
Oh
satisfied
man,
with.
that
Throughout
hurt.
this game,
Good shit.
they've been satisfied
One
with what he's
fucking
given them. Whenever
mistake.
they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence.
We'll finish our last one tomorrow, man. Good game.
Man, good game, man.
Good game.
All right, we got one more left.
One more.
All
That's
right,
it.
all right.
Home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.